Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel, where we explore stories that echoed through time. Remember to subscribe, like our stories, and hit the notification bell. Today we travel to China. This is a narration of the May 4th movement that echoed through history. Imagine a single moment sparking a revolution that would redefine a nation. May 4th, 1919. Thousands of students flood the streets of Beijing, their voices a torrent of outrage. This wasn't just a protest, it was the May 4th movement, a pivotal moment that forever changed the course of Chinese history. What lit this fuse? To understand, we have to look back at what's often called China's century of humiliation. Starting with the Opium Wars in the mid-19th century, China was forced into a series of unequal treaties. Foreign powers chipped away at its sovereignty, seizing territory and humbling a once great empire. This long period of national disgrace created a deep yearning for a strong, respected China. The final straw came with the end of World War I. China had fought on the side of the victorious Allies, hoping to reclaim the Shandong Peninsula, a former German territory. But the Treaty of Versailles handed control of Shandong to Japan, a rising imperial rival. The news of this betrayal was like a slap in the face, and it sent shockwaves of nationalist fury across the country. So on that fateful day in May, students from Peking University and other schools marched on Tiananmen Gate. Their chants echoed a nation's pain: struggle for sovereignty externally, get rid of the national traitors at home. Their demand was simple and powerful: the government must refuse to sign the treaty and punish the officials who failed to protect China's interests. But this movement didn't appear out of thin air. It was built on a powerful intellectual foundation known as the New Culture movement. Thinkers like Chen Duxiu and Hu Xu were challenging the old Confucian traditions that they believed had weakened China. They championed Western ideas they called Mr. Science and Mr. Democracy as the keys to national rebirth. They provided the ideological fuel for the students, who saw the political crisis as a symptom of a deeper cultural sickness. The revolutionary ideals of Sun Yat-sen, the father of modern China, also played a crucial role. His 3 principles of the people, nationalism, democracy, and the people's livelihood, had already set the stage for a modern Chinese republic. The students' fierce anti-imperialist stance was a direct expression of Sun's principle of nationalism. The movement quickly exploded beyond Beijing. Strikes and boycotts of Japanese goods erupted in cities across the country, uniting merchants, workers, and ordinary citizens. The sheer scale of this popular uprising was unstoppable. It forced the weak government in Beijing to back down. In a stunning victory, the Chinese delegation in Paris refused to sign the Treaty of Versailles. The legacy of the May 4th movement is immense. It marked the rise of a modern, politically engaged nationalism in China. The movement's emphasis on social and cultural reform led to a profound re-evaluation of Chinese society and an openness to new ideas. But there was another critical outcome. Disillusioned with the West after the Versailles betrayal, many intellectuals, including a young Mao Zedong's mentor, Li Dajiao, turned to Marxism-Leninism as a new path to salvation. The movement showed them the power of mobilizing the masses. Just 2 years later, in 1921, the Chinese Communist Party was founded, drawing many of its first members, and much of its inspiration from the currents of the May 4th era. In the end, the May 4th movement was far more than a student protest. It was a passionate cry for a nation's soul, born from a century of humiliation and ignited by a single act of injustice. While its immediate goals were met, its true legacy lies in how it reshaped China's destiny, setting the stage for the political and cultural landscape we see today. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this journey into history interesting, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that shaped our world. See you next time.